Hey everybody, it's me Edward Jones back with a new video. Uh, European Woes. This is about the attack that I just got wind of that happening on London Bridge in London. First, I want to say to any of my subscribers or any viewers who are across the pond, I hope you guys keep yourself safe. Um, you know, do all you can. Watch your six. You know, and it's I just my first my I'm doing this video after I'm getting more information about what happened to fill you guys in. If you haven't heard by now, there was some type of attack. There was a white reports of a white van driving up I guess on a curb and hit several people. And then there's a report of three men jumping out of the back of the van with hunting knives and stabbing and cutting, just causing overall mayhem to anyone who's nearby. There were later reports of shots fired. I don't know if that's from the men who came out the van or if that's police responding, but so far, I'll see if I can include some news links. So far, six people have been murdered, and looking at this a link, it says 6 dead in London terror attacks and 48 wounded. Now that's you know we talk about these situations where you have to go up against someone. We talk about firearm attacks, but also there's the deadly potential of knives and just not if you got and it's not only if you get killed by someone who's using an edge weapon, but the maiming that can come from it. And if you're surviving something like that, the psychological effect that it have on a person. Are they able to go out in public? Are they able to mentally and emotionally recover from such an event? And this is and just not too long ago there was the bombing attack at that concert. Um, I gotta say, and I remember the attack that happened in Nice with the truck. So many other occurrences. There was the one in Germany on New Year's. I think it was New Year's Eve at that train station. And a lot of the information I'm getting, the information that's being said, that's being told, is that it's a lot of people from is migrants from different, basically, or individuals of a different culture who are not assimilating into the place that they're living right now, who are perpetrating these attacks. And this kind of stuff can't be ignored. You know, in, whether it's whether it's closing up, whether it's closing up the border, closing up immigration, shutting it down, in certain European countries, calling out these attacks for calling out the people who actually are perpetrating these attacks, ignoring any possibility of being called a racist or Islamophobe or what have you. I think the PC bullshit has to stop. That's number one. You can't really get to a solution, or you really can't, try to get a hold of these type of things if you're not willing to come out and say what's actually happening. I know if we had this kind of stuff going on in the U.S., we would try to try to come to a conclusion. I'm not gonna, and I can't speak for political puppets out there, but I myself as an American, I would want to find out who did such a who would do such an attack. Do they belong to a particular group? Is this common? Is it a common occurrence? Is it happening in other places? And figure out from those get that information and then move from there. But you can't move into a direction of solutions unless you're actually really ready to be honest about what the problem is. If the problem across the pond, and guys, if anybody who watches this video, any of my subs who live in Europe, if you could leave some information in the comment section, I'd be greatly appreciated about what's going on, about what you're experiencing it. If it is the case that many of these attacks are perpetrated by people, perpetrated those who are migrants or those who belong to a certain ideology, have a certain belief system, that must be discussed. Um, that must be talked about in order to move in the right direction to find a solution to these acts of violence. Well, try to find some type of solution to these acts of violence at the same time knowing how to respond. And that's another thing. It's a damn shame that uh, self-defense is seen as as being a foreign concept in an area that has experienced world wars, many other conflicts throughout their history. Yet the idea that someone would need to defend themselves is obscene. I remember watching the news about a British soldier. I don't have his name on the top of my head, but he was decapitated in a public area where when people saw it happen. And and stuff like I've heard of something like that happening stuff like that happening here in the U.S. But at least there's still this idea that we need to respond. That we saw something like that going on in front of us. We need to put that person down fast. Because we don't want them to complete that act of violence and then carry it on to someone else. And that's why I'm wearing this helmet, because it seems like you know these violent occurrences that are happening over in Europe are a concern of mine, because I would hate to see more of that kind of stuff happening here, happening here in South Carolina, happening in here by New York, or in Colorado, Oklahoma, what have you, or in Texas. I hate to hear about I would hate to hear about that kind of stuff. But and I would be surprised. This is what would surprise me, if someone other than police was managed to, if there was a way that someone could fight back. That would be a surprise to me. I mentioned that in a video maybe 3 years ago, that I said that I would find that to be a surprise. And I have to say that'd be a step in the right direction. That you have people who are ready to, defend themselves from these savages, a savage behavior. Please tell me what you think. If you're getting more information about what's going on, please leave a comment in the comment section. Again, any of my subs that are across the pond, hope you guys are doing all you can to stay safe, and you know, hold on to your situational awareness. If there's anything you can do to increase your likelihood to keep live another day, I suggest you take it. But I'm pretty sure there'll be more information coming out there about what's going on. It's 4:45 in the morning here in Columbia, South Carolina. I just heard about this not too long ago. But that's my video. Any gripes, complaints, send a PM. I'll see if I can address it. If you want to leave a donation to the channel, check out my homepage. Look for the button. Give up that cheese. It's a donation button to my PayPal account. But I hope you guys are doing well. Please be safe out there. European woes, the attack on London Bridge. I'm Edward Jones, and God bless.